Hey, what's up, people? This is Panda. Really psyched to see India go down fighting. I think it was a fantastic game of cricket. Fabulous energy. Bat versus the ball all throughout. It was a good game. This is what Test cricket needed. This game could be called, if anything, a beacon of hope. Fighting chance for Test cricket. And the game before that, goddamn, India really knocked the fucking wind out of England. But then again, we gotta talk about the two before that. We have to talk about first two games that India just got beat the shit out of. Oh. Sorry to say it, there's no good way. First game at least, Virat Kohli showed up, and then the second game, no one decided to show up from India. That's the type of shit when people lose interest. Yes, Pakistanis have done that many a time. We do that every time when we go to Australia. Nonetheless, doesn't mean if we do it, you get to do it also. Oh, fuck me. I'm just being ignorant. No, shit happens, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I was hoping for India to fail. They'll have to lose. Expecting a whitewash. That's what I expected before the game started. And I know. Calm your keystrokes. I know I'm a hater. Been that way since I started watching the game. It just comes naturally. Sorry, don't blame me. Nonetheless, first two games, as I predicted, well, I'm gonna take the humility pill here. Not exactly as I predicted. As far as the first game, Virat Kohli tried to carry his entire team on his back and push them through the line. Didn't happen. But dude, what happened in the second game? Got washed out in 2 days. And it also rained. And the game was over. India lost. That did not look good. That was actually, I'll be honest, it made me feel a little better. Being right, this is not gonna be a good tour. But third game, you know, that's a comeback story right there. I'm talking about the Indian team. They came in like a pack of wolves, just took them apart. Of course, the Indian media was like, obviously we're gonna win this series. There's no way we can lose now. We got momentum. Momentum is it. Nonetheless, fourth test comes around and wow. I mean, dude, this was a good game. It was a very good test game. They went down fighting, man. There's no doubt about that. They went down fighting. Even if you are a supporter of Pakistani team, you're screaming at the TV screen when Kohli gets out. Not because you're excited, but because you're disgusted. You're disgusted. Why now? Why do you have to give your wicket now? What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? You're not supposed to make a 50. You're supposed to go ahead and make 150 and carry the team over. That's what you're supposed to do. And I surprised myself when I was talking to the screen like that. I was like, shouldn't I be supporting England right now? See, that's what happens. When the team is just going at it, just trying something just to win. You can't help it. Feel for them. It's contagious. That's why this game is beautiful. You know, looking back, I just hope that they would have brought the same intensity in the first two games. And we would be having a completely different conversation right now. But hey, it is what it is. The Englishmen have won in their own backyard. India, third and fourth game, gave a good fight. They showed up, unlike the first two games. Good to see. Nonetheless, now let me get into the funny part. And it was funny to me because it was funny to me because I did what I usually do when Pakistan beats India. That's what I do. I get on YouTube like a few hours after the game and try to find out which anchor in India lost his shit the most. You know, which anchor was screaming at the camera like, how could this happen? We were not supposed to lose. Why? Oh, why? Oh, that's what I do. That's like my ritual. Every time after Pakistan beats India, I look up. I just like to see Indian anchors lose their shit. I'm sure when India beats Pakistan, you guys do the same thing. It is funny. I get the humor. I just, it's the antiques. It's like, oh, it's all over. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're done. Pack your bags. Stop cricket in this country. There's no use. Let's stop watching cricket. Feelings are hurt. Feelings. You're talking about your feelings being hurt? Dude, get the fuck over your feelings. Nobody cares. Shit. It's a game. You lost. Let's move on. You know? I'm preaching here, but I enjoy it. If someone was to actually take my advice, I wouldn't have this entertainment. I mean, you wouldn't either, because you like to watch fucking What's the channel you guys watch? ARY? Is it ARY Sports? You like to see these Pakistani anchors scream their head off when they lose to India? What's your choice of channel for that sort of entertainment? I like to know. Nonetheless, this time, dude, I'll be honest. This time I actually went in like almost a day after the game to see. I go in. I'm trying to find out. Hey, now being the situation what it is, who are they going to bench? And who's going to play? Turns out, there's no talk about that. There's no talk about that. It's just like, oh, it's over. Oh my God, apocalypse now. What are we gonna do? When are we gonna beat England? When? We gotta wait 4 years to beat England again. Again? When did you beat them in the first place? I'm sorry. I just love the ego behind those statements. When will we ever get the chance to beat you? Why? Why can't you let us beat you? Please. Dude, like, when you're on a TV channel, sports or otherwise, dude, you're kind of representing your tribe. Can you be a little more fucking logical? The same... Every point of criticism I make for Indians, I gotta balance it out with the Pakistani. And yes, same goes for the Pakistanis. Yes. But right now, the spotlight, unfortunately, is on you. You lost the series. We drew the series. 1-1. It was only 2 games. They didn't have time for us. It's like 2 games, buddy. Pack your bags and be out of here. We got real stuff to do. We got India coming over. We gotta make room. Only 2 games. Here you go. Play with Ireland. Knock yourself out. Oh man. Well, anyways, yeah, it was just like, shit, cricket is over. This is it. It was a golden opportunity. This was the weakest English side. Someone actually said that. Dude, how is this the weakest English side, bro? Like, when their fucking second replacement all-rounder is scoring a century. Chris Wokes, that's who I'm talking about. When he's getting out there and scoring century-saving games, you got a newcomer like Sam Curran. You got Ben Stokes. You got Alistair Cook. You got Joe Root. I know those 2 guys are not informed, but Jesus, how did you make that assumption that this is the weakest English side? I didn't see it. Are we watching the same game? It definitely did not look weak. You were on TV. You know, you're supposed to show some direction. People are hurt. Try to heal them. Just don't add fuel to the fire. Don't throw salt in the wounds. Dude, 2 games were horrible. 2 games were good. 1 game, 4th one, it was a fighting one. 2 teams really fought for the victory. See, that's what you need to talk about. That should be the focus. And then the focus should shift on, okay, what can we do? And what's funny is this new technique of just, you know, shit on the entire team, but just leave Kohli out of it. Because that guy has performed so much in so many places. He's made it hard for the anchors to fucking shit on him. It's like, what are you gonna say about me? You can't do it. Just scored another 50, boy. What are you gonna say? Oh, I should have scored 100. What about the rest of them? I see, like, I have a couple of favorite ones I like to watch when I'm just, you know, don't have shit to do and I want to talk about cricket or, you know, just laugh. There are a couple of ones who just want to talk shit about, like, they have words in their mouth to say about Kohli, and I'm sure they're not nice, but just can't say it, man. This is not the right time. That guy never misses a beat. Apparently he's levitating above everybody. I don't know what he does, man, but he knows what he's doing. The frustration on their faces when they want to, but they can't. They can't criticize the guy. They go hard on his captaincy, though. They go hard on his captaincy. They make sure they have it out of the way. Oh, he's a great batsman, but let's try to nitpick his captaincy real quick. Whatever. Those guys showed some serious gut. They did the best, I thought. I mean, in the last 2 games, 3rd and 4th game, I think they did the best they could. One game they won. One it was a tough fight. They went down fighting. But the ego behind when you lose, you better lose. I don't get this ego, like, this demand of, hey, when you lose, you make sure you go down fighting. Bro, like, seriously, I can't have a bad day. I'm Asians, though. When you go down fighting. Bro, come on, man. Everyone has a bad day at the office. Every now and then. It's part of life. But for a cricketer from Asia, you better go down fighting, boy. Why? why sometimes you just can't do shit, man. Sometimes the team in front of you becomes the Australia from the early 2000s. What are you gonna do? You have nothing to say. I see when I've seen sometimes, I've noticed, I don't know if you guys have like in Asian cricket, when nothing is working for you, the captain's actually looking at his watch like, okay, when do we get out of here? Like nothing is working. Nothing. That team is on another level and we're not there yet. It just happens sometimes. You just can't do shit. Your opposition is just well prepared. You prepared too, but they just something just clicks for them. That's how it works sometimes. But the fucking ego, like, you better go down fighting. Or what? What are you gonna do? Horrible. What are we gonna do? Nothing. You're not gonna do anything. You tried everything in the past 4 games. What are you gonna do? Players you took, I'm assuming, are the best in India. You tried every combination. Didn't work. What are you gonna do? The other team is much better than you. Accept it. Work hard. Come back next time. I'm not trying to be self-righteous. I know the wounds are still fresh. Indian fans, I'm talking to you. I know you're still mourning. But, this game, the 4th one, when you lost, I kind of felt it. Usually I would be giddy with excitement, but I was like, no, I will show respect. This was a very, very well fought game. Fine, you lose, you lose. Shake hands like a man. But yeah, again, I'm not trying to kick you while you're down. I'm not trying to shit on you or anything. Just it is what it is, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's how life goes. Nonetheless, that's all I gotta say, man. Be safe. God bless. Yeah, best of luck for the last game. All right, peace and love.